So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and...
Kaka! In he goes again! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already. That looks a good ball through. And this is Luis Suarez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. But they've got it again. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cleared without hesitation. And he's in on goal.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And what a big... And again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Robertson. Looking for the run. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Great chance! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was...
On the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yaya Toure actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alarm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Robertson, looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure delivers. It's a goal kick. Alarm.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Liverpool finding their passes. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Now it's come to nothing.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Here comes the cross. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Dembele! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Dembele. Dembele looking to penetrate opposition. Oh, what a mistake! Lam. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. And it's played forward. Tries to pass it through. Yamal. This is promising. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Robertson. Puyol produces the perfect tackle there. Out of play for a throw. That's really well cleared. It's gone out for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pelé, and the through ball, and it's Luis Suarez. There's the shot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Has been indicated.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Robertson spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Kaka, the specialist in and that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello everybody, and
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yaya Toure. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nice looking ball. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe, and that is a little undercooked. Oh, easy pickings there. That's good running with the ball. Now this could be a chance. It's Drogba! It's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Dembele. They get a throw in.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Good ball, good take. Oh, that Pele! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cross from Roberts, terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Knocks it into space. And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Dijk goes direct. Chance here to counter. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold, tidy with his distribution.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Kaka. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Dembele. And it's Yaya Toure. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. Dembele has it in a wide position. Dembele's cross. Now it's Kaka. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That's beautifully weighted. That has not gone well. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass,
2
Peter, did he?
minutes has been indicated.
And they're quick to get it back.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
And I'm sure for you that's a shot at goal! And there's an early warning shot across the bow. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neuer claims comfortable. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's been played through. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 8 minutes is
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball driven towards the far post. Darren Fletcher. Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. Foden. Spread out to the left. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal just eases him off the ball. And they're back on the ball again, and that could set him on his way. Big chance! What shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
after 25 minutes is
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe! Now then, the ball's come loose. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. That's a quick free kick. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That is good alertness. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And this is Drogba. Now it's Drogba. Distributed tidily. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. He rises! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Robertson drives forward on the overlap. That is a brilliant interception. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Alexander-Arnold gathers from the goal kick. Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. Robertson, hit into the middle, terrific header! Foden, Bellingham! Just off target.
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Drogba. And he was alert to it. That's travelling a long way. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Just a quick announcement.
So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Liverpool are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So off we go once more. And this is Drogba. Great ball and he charged, surely! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. And he's managed to get free.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe! He's Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Drogba! And one more try! That is ended up, and he's following up! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe is onto this. Deep cross. He's got full. He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Yamal gets into a good position. Big header! No, not the best of headers.
Might want to be careful there.
Mbappe. Decent progress down the left. Yaya Toure. He's got away. Now here's the delivery. Foden. And it's Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in plenty of space here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Played back in. In with the challenge. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Rafinha. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Robertson gets across to intercept that. Drogba might just make this. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Foden. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Delivers with whip. Played out towards the right wing. Yaya Toure is having a shot! He should have put that one away.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bellingham! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out.
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance.
Gets his head on it! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Liverpool are having a ball here. Now it's Neymar.
There will be 5
Messi.
minutes added time.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Drogba. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. He has found the way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now that looks a decent... Big chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bellingham! Oh, denied at the last. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Liverpool have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
I'd like to draw your attention
Drogba,
to the
very
screen
much the
right
hero
now for
in this
information
game.
on our shuttle bus service.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations too.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe might just make this. Liverpool finding their passes. Gerrard, he's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Robertson. Knocks it into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Raul. And here's Mbappe, driving on and making good progress. He's in a great position here. He rises! Crossbar comes to the rescue. So we're still where we started right now. Aims beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Drogba. Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's clever. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Torres concedes a free kick for that. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. And he's managed to get free. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. What a throw in. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
An instinctive big header! It's there! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
29 minutes is number 15, Ousmane Dembele.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No, that's been intercepted. Raul. Good ball, good take. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Drogba. Delivered across. And that is expertly dealt with. Struck first time. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? And this is Torres. And it's Fernandez. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Liverpool looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Bebeto receives it in a good position. And this is Bebeto, takes a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Gets the shot away! Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Looking for options for movement. He is through here! That has not gone well.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He has found a way through. Mbappe purring through the gears.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Torres. Now it's Pedro Neto. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Pedro
And that's the
Neto.
start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field is number 10.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's on it, can he get away? Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yaya Toure certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rijkaard has got himself a free kick. Yaya Toure. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. No way through there. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in. Now it's Dembele. There will be a throw-in. Passing nice and neat. Mbappe! Oh, lovely feed he is. Can he finish? Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
He's picked... It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And here's Dembele, Yaya Toure, Bebeto. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Now it's Torres. It's played through for him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he whips it in. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fires it in low. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Serginho. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Yaya Toure. And the finish! Fernando Torres. Out to the left it goes. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's there to retrieve it. Akanji makes the interception. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Number 8, Jules Koundé. Number 22, Raoul. Coming on the field.
Just 5 minutes left. Akanji cuts out the pass.
Number 20,
Oh, it's Bebeto. Threads one in. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Quality ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Dembele picks it up out. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, what has happened here? And he's... Dembele! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Liverpool are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Dembele claiming the...